guys, what's up? It's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's early 2022 is going great. Mine is so far, we're like 2 weeks into the new year, and so far I've read 4 books. I'm on my 5th right now, but for today's video I wanted to go over the books that are coming out in 2022 that are my most anticipated releases. So some of these might be the books that you're excited for, some of them you might not have known are coming out this year. If there's any more that I might like that I didn't mention, drop it down below in the comments, because of course I am always looking to add more to my TBR. Okay, so for my first anticipated release for this year, it actually comes out at the end of January, which I'm really excited for, and that is Hunting Adeline. And it's the second book in the cat and mouse duet series, and if you haven't read the first one, Haunting Adeline, and you are into dark romance and something a little different, try to go pick this one up. Haunting Adeline was basically a stalker romance, which was something very new and different for me, but I ended up loving it. I think I rated it like 4.5 or 5 stars, but it ends on quite the cliffhanger, like literally a huge cliffhanger. So that is why Hunting Adeline is a big anticipated release for me. And then on January 26th, Bloodlands comes out, and that is the 5th book in the Savage Land series. Now, I have not picked up the Savage Land series yet. I actually have it on my shelf, but I am waiting for the next 2 books to arrive, because from every person I have talked to about this series, they basically said I'm going to go on a huge binge, and I'm never going to want to leave these books behind. So that is why I'm waiting, but I know that I'm gonna love it, and so I will be really excited for that release as well. And then my favorite author is Penelope Douglas. So in March, Penelope has their new series coming out, the Hellbent series, and this is a spin-off series of the Fallaway series, and that was actually Penelope's first series that they wrote. And it's a companion novel series, so this spin-off is gonna follow the children of the Fallaway series. And I read the Fallaway series in December and I loved it, so I'm really excited for the Hellbent series. And the first book is Falls Boys, and it's supposed to come out March 21st. And then I'm sure everyone is excited about this one, and that is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. That one is supposed to come out in May. Now, I guess I'm kind of mixed about this one, because in a previous video I mentioned that Beach Read is one of my favorite books ever, and People We Meet on Vacation is one of my least favorite books ever. So, and I know a lot of people feel that way about these books, but it's opposite. They either like People We Meet on Vacation and they hate Beach Read, or it's the other way around. I have actually yet to meet a person that has loved both equally. So it'll be really interesting to see how Book Lovers is, but either way, I'm still really excited for that, and once again, that one is supposed to come out in May. And then the amazing woman that brought us Erin Blackford is giving us another book. I think this one is supposed to be a dual POV, and it is about Lena's cousin, and that is the American Roommate Experiment, and that one is supposed to come out August 18th. So, you know, I am really excited to see if Elena can bring that same magic to this new book boyfriend that she brought to Erin Blackford, because I think Erin Blackford was just perfect for every single one of us that read about it. And then also in August is Love on the Brain by Hazelwood. She wrote The Love Hypothesis, which was her debut novel just this past year, and it did outstanding. Everybody loved it, so I'm really excited for this one. She actually has 3 novellas coming out this year too, but I didn't include that on the list. I only included full novels, so I'm really excited for Love on the Brain as well. And like I said, that one is supposed to come out in August. And then the final book in the Inheritance Games series is supposed to come out once again. This is another series I have not read yet, and it's specifically because I am waiting for the final book to come out. I don't like cliffhangers if I have to wait a really long time, so I'm probably going to start the Inheritance Games in the summer. That way I'll be all ready when the final Gambit comes out at the end of August. And then finally, in September, is The Kingdom of the Feared. This is the third book in the Kingdom of the Cursed and Wicked series. Once again, this is another trilogy that I have not read yet because I am waiting for the last book to arrive. I hate cliffhangers, so what can I say? When I finish a book and it ends on a cliffhanger, I want the next one right there next to me. Trust me, I learned my mistake from Blood and Ash. I didn't have the second book like next to me, and there were shipping delays, and I had to wait for a while to get the next book, and yeah, so I learned my lesson there, so that is why I'm going to wait until the final book comes out to read these. Okay, so that's gonna do it for my anticipated 2022 releases. And now really fast, I'm gonna go over the books that I absolutely have to make a priority to read in 2022. Otherwise, at this point, it's just a huge waste of money. Okay, up first is the rest of the Briar U series. I read the first one, and to be honest, it really bored me. I didn't like it. I know a lot of people didn't like it either, and I know a lot of people say this one is amazing, but like I said, the first one, I just didn't like it. So that's why I have not continued this series yet. So I'm going to try to make it a priority. And I say if I don't read these by the summer, then I'm probably just going to donate them or sell them or something. Okay, up next is the Ravenhood trilogy. Now, I am excited to read about this, but I've also seen a ton of TikToks where people are like bawling their eyes out. So it's why I'm a little apprehensive about it, but I still want to read these. I'm still really excited about them. I'm definitely making them a priority for this year. Okay, this next one, I know I'm going to read it soon. I almost read it in December. I came very close several times, but things were just so busy with Christmas, and I wanted to be able to give my full attention to this book, and that is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I'm really excited for this one. I know everybody loves this one, so this one is high priority. I will probably most definitely read this by March at least. And then diving a little bit into the world of fantasy, A Court of Mist and Fury and A Court of Wings and Ruin. I read ACOTAR back in September. I really liked it. I know I'm gonna love these two. I know I'm gonna obsess over Reasoned like everybody else. I just haven't gotten around to these, but these will definitely be a priority earlier in this year as well. And then Zodiac Academy. I'm really excited for this one. Basically everyone on TikTok says it's Harry Potter meets Spice. So yeah, obviously I'm intrigued with that one. This one I've heard they end in big cliffhangers, so that's why I have not gotten around to this one yet, but I think a new book is coming out in October, so I'll probably start these around the summertime, hopefully. Okay, and then last but not least, on my shelf of like highly important books to get to this year is the rest of my Mariana Zapata books, specifically the top tier ones, because I know that everybody has their favorites, and then there's some lower ranked Mariana Zapata books. I personally have read 5 by now, and I definitely have my favorites, and I definitely have my ones that are not my absolute favorite. So the books I need to get to this year are All Roads Lead Here. This one I'm really excited for. I've heard this is single dad trope, and I personally am living a single dad trope. That is my life. I married a single father, so yeah, I'm really excited for this one. And then I'm also excited for Wait For It. This is supposed to be about the best friend of Vanessa from Wall of Winnipeg and Me. Obviously that was my favorite book of all time last year, so I'm really excited for this one as well. And then last but not least, I think I'm gonna save this one for last because I've heard it's like top tier Mariana Zapata book, and that is Kulti. Like I said, I read Wall of Winnipeg and Me first, and from what I've seen, everybody rates that one and this one as their top 2, so I want to save this one for last just so I have something really good to look forward to. Alright guys, and that is going to do it for the books that I am most excited for coming out this year in 2022, and the books that I need to make a high priority to read this year in 2022. Like I said, if there are any other books coming out this year that you think I might be excited for, drop it down below in the comments, because I am always looking to add more to my shelf. So yeah, alright guys, thanks. I'll see you next time. Bye!